Hi peeps, it's Tersse back on the old squat box once again. Yeah, it's Tersse, the old dwarven lord with his invisible sword, willing to go off and challenge beasts of the deserts and shit like that. Yeah, I play lots of computer games. They get me out of this bland, shitty, inane fucking life that we all live. This bland, shitty life that we all live. It's crap. Yeah, what it is fucking crap. We all do live a shitty, crappy life. Basically, at the moment, we eat shit and die, and we scrabble for those extra few years. You know, at the end of our lives, where we think, oh, maybe something might possibly exciting happen to us in the next few years, but nothing ever exciting happens to you. Your life is what it is. It's a shitty, boring piece of drudge. That's what your life is. Your life is a shitty piece of drudge. That's what it is. Right? That's what we live, a shitty piece of drudgy life. And all we feel about this piece of shitty drudge life is that I never got anything out of it. I never fucking made anything. Not because I never tried, but because there was always something in the way to stop me. Which, when you think about it, if you're a game player, that's really what gameplay is all about. If you're an RPG game player, if you're just a first-person shooting player, then yeah, okay. You really don't need to have more than an IQ of 82. As long as you've been taught how to fucking queen and load a gun and shoot it, bang, you're in there. Right, as long as you're young enough to have the reflexes to use and press all those fucking buttons and shit and reset your, you know, set it up so you can do all those fucking jumps and bangs off the walls, bang, you know, and shoot, you know, and flips over and all that, and you know, and throw your mines and your grenades and swap weapons fast and stab somebody, and you know, as long as you know how to do all that on a fucking, that's not where we came from. It's not what we are. It's not who we are. We are supposedly intelligent fucking human beings. Intelligent mammals. We're supposed to be the most dominant and important species on the planet. When actually all we are is just a big gigantic field of cows. That's all we are. We're all just one big gigantic field of cows. But there's a law that says you can't cull the herd. So, you know, we can't just say, oh those lonesome, horrible fucking beasties over there, they can, we can just shove them in the machine and turn them into mince. Now, we can do that with cows, we can do it with deer, we can do it with pigs, do it with sheep, do it with chickens, do it with ducks, you get where I'm going here, right? Can't do it with humans. Human beings. We are human beings. We have rights. We have rights. And they're written down. These rights are written down for us human beings. Yeah. We're not hummus. We're human beings. We deserve special attention. Apparently though, the only people that deserve special attention are the human beings who have got lots of gold. Which is why we have lots of stories about going out and seeking wealth and discovering giant causeways filled with monsters that you kill and have a chest filled with riches. And then you bring it back and now you're rich. Now you're one of the elite. You're one of the rich. I'm one of the rich. I've suddenly become overwhelmingly wealthy. But that doesn't happen to all of us, you know. Let's face it, most of us spend life in a shitty grind from dawn to dusk. And sometimes it doesn't even end at dusk. We still grind on until, you know, our overlords let us go, you know. Okay, you can go home now, you're finished. You know, and then you go home to your shitty little shack, you know. Used to be, it was just like, you know, some lord or other who give you a piece of land and says, you know, grow cabbages, and half your cabbages are mine, and the other half of cabbages, unless there's war, whereby we may have to come and take the other half of your cabbage field, you know what I mean? You can eat those cabbages for the rest of the year and keep you and your spouse and whatever sprogs you spawn. You know what I mean? That used to be the way it was. Some lord in a castle somewhere come down saying, yeah, I'll give you this field, you've got to farm this field, and you've got to have as many kids as possible, not because the church says it and says that life is sacred, but because somebody may come to attack us and I need your sprogs to grow up, hopefully in the next 10 years, 20 years, and then when my son takes over from me, when I die of old age and the pox or whatever, no, my son will have your son to, you know, go out and fight people who might come and try and steal my castle off me. That was the way it was, and it's no different now. It's no different now, except that they've got much more many people all kind of educated, kind of almost educated. Some of them are well educated, but some of them are just really good at bullshitting, and they've learned a little bit about human nature. But the best lawyers, they are smart as fuck. The best lawyers are as smart as me, but maybe not as moral. Let's face it, the best lawyers in the world aren't as moral, and they're like the catapults of the 14th century, you know what I mean? Brilliant lawyers are like the catapults who used to fire fucking rotten carcasses into a starving town to spread plague and kill everybody except the people that they had warned, don't eat the pork. You know what I mean? That's how, you know, fire rotten pork over there, don't eat the pork, you know. Be a vegetarian for the next 4 months while we, you know, bust your town, and then we'll arrest you, and then we'll, like, you know, say the next fucking, you know, the king of your country, we'll give him back for 40 gold pieces, you know, per pound of his flesh that we send back. Well, we'll send it all back in one whole piece if you pay us 40 gold per pound. You know, it was all that back then, and it's not much different now. You know, you get large corporations making all these deals with the government, and deals with, you know, lawyers making deals between firms and corporations, you know. You can have that piece of land, you can keep so many fucking parts of your company, but you've got to change your name, we get the name, we keep that name, we use that because it's a brilliant brand and people eat it, blah 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 blah. You know, it's all that weighing off things and shit, you know. Am I rabbiting too much? I don't know. Let's have a drink. Let's have a drink, James. Let's have a drink. Defeat the dragons. The horrible dragons. Right. Oh. Now, the dragons I've just mentioned are political parties. The political parties are the dragons. They're huge, they're massive, they're gigantic. They don't have a chink in their armour. No chinks in their armour! Oh! How can we ever defeat them? You know, we have to defeat them with massive numbers. Massive numbers. Only with massive numbers can we defeat the dragon. You get my point. People have got to fucking stick together and vote against these motherfucking bastards who only think of themselves and the dragon. They feed the dragon. They're the fuckers who give the dragon fire fucking breath. And I'm talking about your fucking canters. I'm talking about your boners. Boners? Yeah, boner. Being a boner. You know, fuck them, you know what I mean? These fucking, you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Camerons, fucking, Ted Cruz's, all those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And then the Labour motherfuckers, well, they balls. The people who think they've got big balls, but actually they've got is fucking a big brain, and it's fucking encephalocatholic, fucking, encephaloc, what is it? No, I'm getting weird. It's an encephalo something or other, right? Bovine not encephalopathy. The fucking brain fucking trust, they're all encephalopathic, you know what I mean? They get some kind of encephalopathic fucking disease that's fucking spread through their brain, and they think, making money is a fucking brilliant thing for, because I get rich, they get rich, makes a country, but that's not the way it works. Not anymore. Countries don't get rich anymore by lots and lots of people shoving all the money up their ass and rising to the top. It doesn't work that way anymore. We have to go back to the results that we used to have when we were really small. When we were living in little small communities of 250 people per fucking, area, In fact, I think that, every country in the world that has a democratic system should actually have a restriction on each voting area having only 250 people in it. Simple as that. Only 250 people per voting area, that's one vote. Whatever that 250 people vote for, that counts as one vote for, maybe, I don't know how many people are going in the district in America, maybe 250,000. So if you get 250 divided into 250,000, shit, well, you would only have like, 10 votes for a district. But then, people don't like that, because that's like, well, that's going back to unionism. We can't have unions, we can't have people thinking for themselves. Only the rich people know why the poor people should vote, and that's the way it should always be. That's bullshit. Because that's what's fucked the countries up we've got now. Letting fucking rich people with their money tell us how to fucking vote, the fuckers, you know what I mean? That's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. We should have fucking unions, we should have 250 people per unit, that's one vote. That whole 250 people should have to fucking, agree that that's the person they're voting for. And that would take time. So you could probably only get a vote out about once every 10 years. So you've got to be in power for 10 years. But that means that everybody needs to really be really sure who they're voting for, because they're going to be in charge of you for 10 years. And money shouldn't be involved. Nobody, no fucker should be allowed to spend any more money than anybody else. That means saying that contributions to a political party needs to be restricted to the least of us. So if the least of us can say that, well, I can't contribute fucking anything because I'm skint, but that means that nobody can contribute to political parties, nobody can contribute to fucking, TV adverts, all that shit. It's down to the individual person. It's all about where they put their X on that bit of paper. Right? That's the most important thing, I think, that we should care about. We shouldn't be making kings of people. Everyone should be a pauper. All paupers are equal. So even a rich fucking pauper, even a very, very rich pauper, only votes as a pauper. His money isn't speech. His money is the abuse of speech. So long as you fucking fire, motherfuckers. I'll be coming back as some dwarf king. Nazgul killer to give you more of my brainy shit. And so listens to the Lord. Sandy fucking va. Hey motherfucking little queenies.